Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Tattman and this is the You Can Draw series. Alright, today we're going to talk about banners, as they say. You know, the little thing across a heart that's got a name wrote in it, or, you know, it has a title, stuff like that. So, with that being said, let's start drawing something. The reason I want to do this is because there's been a lot of times, excuse me, let me get situated, when they just put the wording or the title or words in the wrong spot on the banner. Now, me, I like to, let's just create a banner, kind of lightly, draw it in here, put a little bit of a divot right there, and then come around, bring this around, and we'll go right like that. We'll put a little bit of a divot right in here, give the banner some wear and tear, so to speak, and then we'll come around. Now, I just like to freehand most of this stuff, so that'll be pretty much our banner right there. And then we'll come in here. I don't want to hardline that yet, but let's see. Let's go down just a little bit, and we will erase that little bit right there. Keep it looking good. All right. Now, a banner usually has writing. Let me do a for instance up here at the top. If someone makes a banner and they come along and here's a banner like that, and then they do it like that, a lot of times they will write, let's just say mom. They like to put the writing right on the bottom line. That looks so, you know, wrong. I mean, it's completely wrong. It'll work for some people, but it's wrong. It shouldn't be done that way. So what we're going to do is, let's just take the word mom, and we'll draw that in real easy right here. And you put it in the middle and leave about the same amount on each side of the banner. Now this works for tattooing, designs, and everything. I'm going to hardline this a little bit because mom is going to be one of the darkest parts of this little drawing here. We'll go back up and then we'll come down. And this whole little drawing here can work as a gift, or you'll be able to give it your boyfriend, girlfriend, anything like that. I just want to help you make a good design. And what we're going to do is darken all this in. Now you can blend the letters, make them light on top, dark on bottom. I think this pencil right here is not quite as dark as my other one. And let's see, we want to darken these in, and then I want to draw a little bit more. And I'm using the woodless graphite. There's no wood on this pencil. It's nothing but a pure piece of graphite. That's all it is. Pure graphite. And so we'll just darken these in right here, and I'll show you how to blend the banner. Okay, we've got mom right there. Now, to do a little bit more, we're going to, let's see here. We're going to darken this in. We'll put a little bit of a divot right in there. Give some wear and tear on the banner, you know. Since we did that one, we don't need that one in the middle there. Put a little bit right there and then come back around. And I'm not following no particular path or anything. I'm just freehand drawing. And all this will be dark right there. And like I'm telling you, this series is just to try to help people draw. So, with that being said, let's maybe make a rose right in here. I mean, it's for Mom, so let's do a rose. Let's see here. And then we'll come around here and we'll do a little bit like that. Make some petals. Moms love roses. I'm pretty sure they do. I haven't spoken to many that didn't like a rose. And like I say, I'm just redrawing this. I'm not following any pattern. I'm not looking at anything. I am just drawing. And then we'll come over here and we'll do one over there like that. There we go, something like that. Maybe we'll make a little bit of a leaf right there. That will work. We'll make the stem kind of come down right in here with another leaf right in here. And we want the banner to go around that way there and come out over here. And that will be the banner flipping out around that edge over there. And we can also do, let's do a little bit of a leaf right here. There we go. All right, we'll put the centers to our leaves. Now, a rose has these little jagged edges. And really, well, most roses do. The ones we have down here in the south do. And you ain't got to be so precise with it, just as long as it's something. And then in here, now you know Mom's gonna like this, and we got Valentine's Day be coming up here for too long, and the girl sure would love this if the guy would draw a rose for his girlfriend or for his mom. There we go. Okay, now all this is done there, and we'll put a thorn back here because roses has thorns on them. Darken this in. The banner's going to cast a shadow across that. Let's see here. Now I'm using a one of those drawing monitors. Come with this little glove. I've got a couple drawing monitors, but you can get one of these right here from the hardware. These things cost little to nothing, and they're nothing but gardening gloves. That's all they are, and they're cloth. And what you can do is you can come here and you can cut it out right there and leave them two bottom fingers, and you'll have basically the same thing I have here. But what we'll do is we'll just add all this right here so we can shadow it up a little bit. We'll make part of it go down that way. There we go. Hoping my face is not getting in the way of that camera. Y'all wouldn't want to see my ugly mug. Most everybody knows that I'm just an old geezer. So put a little shadow. That's all I'm doing. Just kind of follow this. All you got to do is just kind of put a few marks in here like that, and leave a little bit on the edge of this right here, so you can make that inside part kind of shine with an ambient light that's coming from the rest of it. And please, if y'all would, tell me some things y'all want me to draw. I'll be more than glad to draw some things that y'all have in mind, as long as they'll fit in the little area or a little amount of time. And I plan on getting into some other stuff, like painting and with acrylics and stuff. I'm not going to do oils. Oils just are too messy. They take too long for me for this little series that I'm doing. But I can take a piece of paper like this right here and actually do a little acrylic painting on it. Just something for art purposes. Let's see, that was the bottom there. Cool. There we go. And we'll put some shading along in here so we can take the stump and blend it out. Put a little bit in here. And this is just to help you draw. If you have questions, please ask, and I'll try to help by putting the information in the next drawings we do. I know this looks a little bit crappy right now, but because we haven't blended anything yet. I'm doing a lot of this little sideways scrubbing in of color or pencil. There we go. And there's no correct way or incorrect way to do any of this. It all works because it's art. There's no straight lines in art. People say, I can't draw a straight line. Well, honestly, when it comes to art, there is no straight line. When it becomes a straight line, it starts to be geometry then. Geometric stuff. So, keep in mind that that's the way it happens. And just leave that down in there and shadow that in good. And we'll take our stump here and we'll start blending. Leave a little white edge along each side of the banner. It looks a lot better like that. Leave that little bit of white. Because usually a banner, if it's cloth or paper or whatever, sometimes the edge is kind of rounded. So the round edge tends to cast or reflect light a little bit. So there it is. Darken this in here. There we go. Looks good. There we go. Yeah, I'm hoping everybody will appreciate this enough and support it enough that we get a great following and people will start to ask questions and want me to do particular things and whatever. And it don't matter how simple something is that you might want. Just get in there and tell me. Let me know. I like to really make my letters good and dark. That makes them pop, so to speak. There you go. And I love to make my edge of my banners really dark. As far as this kind of art like this, they tend to look better to me when you really hard line those edges. And those little things right there are little tears or rips in the banner, frayed edges, you know, stuff like that. It's just to give it character. I've got double-sided tape up there, kind of sticks it down. I'll put a little divot right there. Pencil sliding backwards in my hand. You can't see the top of my head, I'm sorry. Or the side of my face. Hope I don't scare you. But let's use the stump a little bit and do some shadowing. Touch your skin, either below your ear or on the forehead, wherever you're oily at, kind of. I just like to use that. That's always been something I've done. I've done that forever and ever. I remember as a child doing that. And I kind of thought it was better than sweating on the paper or spitting on the paper. Just something I thought of when I was a child. You know, because you needed something to blend a little bit with. And back then, all we had was the old 2D pencil, you know, from school. We drew with what we had. And real light. You can barely hear it rubbing the paper. And then scrub a little bit darker. And see, it puts those little folds in the edge of the petals. Makes things look a little bit better. When you need something really dark, touch your oily part and just pick up a little bit, and then you can come in just a little area without getting your pencil back out. And put just a little bit more in there. Now, if we were doing this in color, I guess the rose would be red or yellow or basically kind of any color, but if you're giving it to Mom, I imagine it would be a red rose. And I'm sure Mom would really love a rose for Valentine coming up. A little bit of darkening right in there. Make that little bit of a flap of that puddle come on up. And then we just scrub in all the rest. And when that banner comes out, make it a little bit dark right below it, because it's casting a shadow, so it'll look better. Okay, some real good darks in there. Try to make it pop a little bit. There we go. Yeah, buddy, that's looking good. And that looks pretty good. I'm going to deepen in a couple of these areas a little bit. There we go. That'll be good enough. And so usually you can scrub out all your little lines and stuff, blend them. You'll be amazed what a stump will do for a picture. a little piece of art, as you call it. So that little shadow right there kind of puts a fold in that petal. And I do hope that this truly helps someone with drawing and stuff. But this is the banner technique. I always put a little something, those little edges like that. And then we come back, we'll get a little oil on the end of it, and we'll drop shadow our letters. That will help give it a little extra oomph, so to speak. All you're doing is writing Mom again, shifted to the side. Slightly enough just to give it a shadow in there. And look at there. We have a nice rose for Mom, or if you got a girlfriend, like my wife's name is Gloria. See, that would have been so nice in there, Gloria. But I just did Mom. So, I'm going to leave this here with you. This has been good. A lot better than that one, right? So if you would, please subscribe, like, and share, comment, and please support the channel. I love you. I appreciate you. Bless you. And everybody have a great, fantastic day. Goodbye.